Good morning. What a better way to start my birthday than play a bit of WoW, eh? 36 today. Getting old now, getting old. Alright, let's queue for a Burning Crusade dungeon, shall we? Time walking. As I woke up this morning, I thought, hopefully the video I put out last night about whether to play TBC or Midnight will be doing well. Nope. It's got about 50 odd views, which is, quite frankly, pathetic. Because the one that we put out last week, by this time, had something like 1.3 thousand. That's now at about 40k, which obviously I'm over the moon with that. But I was hoping that that would kickstart the channel and the next one would be getting thousands, but 50 odd. That's pathetic. Hopefully at some point it kicks off, but we shall see. That would make my birthday if that video skyrocketed. I mean, I'm not asking for a lot, am I? Just for one of my videos to do well. Yesterday, I finished my law walking one about Blizzard adding more characters and then like having like systems to say it helps fill up the Great Vault or it gives currency. So next Friday will be the one about follower dungeons. The 23rd will be the one about law walking. And I'm not sure after that. I have got the cinematics ranking to put out at some point, but that's not as important. That can go out whenever. I'm not sure what my next video is going to be. I've got a list of things, but none's tickled my fancy, so to speak, yet. So we'll just see. The thing is, now that I've done all those, there's no need to rush. Even though I do quite like just doing one after the other. But we can do a little bit more of this, I suppose. A little bit more rogue leveling. The plan is do this, go to the gym. And then, obviously, I was meant to go to York with a group of us, but that's no longer happening. But I might wait for my mate to finish work, and I think 2 of us are going to go. A little bit different to 5 of us that were going to go, but it is what it is. I'm sure we'll still have a good time. I've just got that some random favourite mount, so we'll get different mounts all the time. What's the queue looking at? 5 minutes, that's decent. Ah, we've got new moves, haven't we? I forgot about that. I'm really sure where to put all these. Performs an evasive manoeuvre, reducing damage taken from area of effect. That used to lower your threat. Why has that popped up? Cost 50% less energy and 100% increased damage. Blade Fury hit up to 5 nearby enemies. So yeah, I'll just use that for obviously AoE then. Does it do any more damage? 405 and causes your next strike up to 400. Can that just fire anyway? Hey, you can just keep smashing it. That's naughty. I thought that was like a one you used after you got combos. It had to be pretty close though. I was a bit naughty last night. I wish I hadn't been now. I thought, the day before my birthday, I've not eaten a lot today, I'll treat myself and get a pizza. I wish I hadn't done that. Been a bit minging this morning. Whee! I don't think I've ever used this mount. Don't even know where it's from. One more. This reminds me of the Sylvanas book. When Illyria, for one of her tests, had to go and kill one of those. But she ended up a tree. And Sylvanas came and saved her. Good old Sylvanas. Do like me a bit of Sylvanas, don't I? Any excuse to get her into a video. Time for me matcha tea. Everyone knows how minging I find that, but I do it mainly for the health benefits. I do it only for the health benefits, not mainly. For that, I suppose, and because I came off taking pre-workout.
Dark times will pass.
Mana tombs? Yeah. We got AE, 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 AE. Decent, it's done me. I like being in these ones. I never really used to like this one, but I don't know, I'm more familiar with these ones, so I just prefer it than, say, Legion ones. Yo. Grats. Grats to me. I don't really like this character for AoE. It's a bit... I feel just a bit lost. I'll just attack him. What's that? Pick lock. Is that even something you do anymore? Pandemonious. Remember the game Pandemonium? You could be a lass or a lad. I think the lad was a jester, was it? I think I always picked the lass that she did cartwheels. This was a good place to solo to get money. Was it in Wrath that you could do it? Can't quite remember. Not long till pre-patch now. Only a couple of days. 3 days for America, 4 days for us lot in the EU. Depending on how much money I've got, I'll boost myself a little rogue. They're going to make so much money off that system. I was watching a video yesterday about that Agrand, the developer, and about Classic. Sounds like it's in a decent place going forward, and sounds like they're actively busy, which is what you want to hear. Funny when you see the videos like that and there's negative comments underneath. People moaning. People love a good moan, don't they? Especially the Classic audience. Inventory's full. I'm all over the shop here. This is so bad. Where are we going, kids? Where are we going? He looks like an absolute beast. Taurens always do. Song's still in my head. Right. I haven't checked what football's on today. I think we play tomorrow against Portsmouth. I think it's FA Cup week. I was so disappointed with us against Liverpool the other night. I think that was the last time I recorded, wasn't it? Before that game. And I was excited because I thought this week would be perfect. And it was, the start of the week was. But it seems to have drifted off now. Yesterday's training session at MMA was alright. We did like a little bit of sparring at the end, just kicking though. at all the kicks, and I felt alright. I was moving quite well, like blocking efficiently. Hopefully I can get back to using my right hand at some point soon. Whoop, got ourselves another level. We'll get another one in a second as well. Well, we'll probably get another 2 from finishing the dungeon. So that'll be what, 4?
What is this? You must forgive me. I was not expecting company. As you can see, we are somewhat
I'm
preoccupied.
sure what my favourite TBC dungeon
But
is.
no matter.
I do like all the Ramparts ones. Ramparts, Shattered Halls, Blood Furnace. You never end up getting the ones from the Cooling Stratholme. I noticed in Dungeon Finder. I don't know whether it's because a lot of them I think are heroic. So you tend to go on to the next expansion before you get to do those.
Fascinating things to show
Ooh, little grappling hook. Leave. See what? Well, we need to sell some stuff. Right, where's my traveller's mount?
We will have
Let's
justice.
just sell everything. Don't need any of this, do I? That says it's better, but mine upgrades done at every level, so just stick with that. Oh, can we transmog now? Yes, that's the one I want. Wouldn't let us do it before. Right. What do we use? That's a 2 over the top, innit? Ideally something with a little bit of purple in it. Even that would go, but I think we can do better. We used that with the other ones and not that. No. That'd be quite cool. 2 sort of samurai swords. Might go with that. Unless I find something else. That's good, but again, it's a bit over the top. If you're meant to be a sneaky little rogue and you've got that. I used to quite like that years ago. I think I might just go with that samurai sword. 2 of those. Nothing else there that really tickles my fancy. Page 6. 2 of those. Can we add any little purpley enchants to it? Life stealing. There we go. We'll save that as outfit 1 just so it's easier for later. Let's have a look. That's better, isn't it? Don't know about that cloak though. I didn't select that one.
Your business. Farewell. The reckoning
Quick look.
is at hand.
Where's it got that one from? Like, why has it chosen that? What was that there? No, it's going on. Yeah, I think that's the right decision. I think none suits that. Right, talents. 3 there. Energy cost of fainting comes in reduced. What else we got? Increased dodge. That's handy for PvP. Reduce the cooldown of sprint. I have a feeling I'm going to have more moves than I would like. I don't like a mental amount. Sort of puts me off a bit. Where are we going up there? Whee! Right, sprint. Those ones. It's quite nice being in here. It's been a long time since I've leveled a character here. It's almost brand new. Because it wouldn't have been in retail. So the graphics feel a lot different. Whoa, that felt weird. Oof. Don't feel right being on this. Are we killing stuff in the middle of there? We certainly are. Don't go stealth very much, do I, for a rogue, but not really much point, is there? Do I go quicker? Eh? Why did I come out then? Oh, weird. Let's go back in. I think that thing he was doing there must have took us out. Pick lock. Ryquell. I don't even know how I pronounce this name. I would think short names suit rogues better. Like Sylar, Severo. Sylar was always my go-to name for a rogue. From Heroes. Dark Wraith. One more. Will this sting us? No. No, it will not. Go up there. We're not going to Gorsons yet. We've got loads to do. This is not right for a rogue, this one. That's quite a nice image. Between the trees there. There'll be a lot of good ones in this zone. I need to get back to making shorts of that. Not sure how that's done so far. I think they've only got like 1,000 each. So not good at all. Vanish. What was that? Between the eyes.
The reckoning is at hand.
Yeah, that's it. Increase your energy regen. That's the one. I'll feel a lot better now. This feels rapid when you go on this because it's so small. It looks like it's moving quick compared to when you're on a massive elephant. I had a little image on my latest video that I made where Illidan's locked in. See that green thing there when he's in prison? And he looks like he's in one of those. So different to all the other races zones, this one.
Keep your wits about you.
And compare this to the orcs, where there's nothing about. Blue skeletal warhorse. These ones always suit rogues. Sort of like the perfect shape, isn't it? Well, unless you go for an orc. But that'd just be silly, wouldn't it? They're too big. Female orcs have grown on me over the years. Didn't used to like them at all. Let's use that between the eyes. Ah. What does that do? Critical strike and shit. I thought it stunned them. Chance to get your crit up. Interesting. I haven't even probably been watching his animations as he attacks. Let's have a look. flows quite nicely, doesn't it, with those swords? Yeah, I like that. Take off this. Why is it all of a sudden gone like that? Let's have a look. Let's put 2 more thugs, 1 more hooligan. Sounds like they're at a football game. That's what you always think of when you think of hooligans. Done quite a few levels already. Is it about 4? We've only been on 20 minutes. It is early levels though, I suppose. Minging. When I see those boats, I always think of that island, Isle of Quel'Thanas. I used to do dirties on there. I remember I was doing those, and then there used to be this rogue called Elfmageddon on Bloodhoof years ago. He used to go around killing people. Even though he was on the opposite faction, I still found it quite funny, to be fair. Oh, person leveling up. Hello. Quest we got there. Lost armaments. Armaments.
What business have you?
Do you know what I found funny? Someone commented on my video the other day about having a video about bringing one out about how to do stuff like everything for a brand new player. And I have been thinking of doing it. Like I've been mentally doing the script, say if I'm sat on the toilet or whatever. And yesterday Blizzard brought one out themselves. And I thought, timing of that, someone said it on my video and I was thinking of doing one myself. And then Blizzard bring one out. But theirs was like 3 minutes long. Where I'm thinking of doing a massive one. Like literally starting from the beginning. And then I'll go into like showing which faction, go into like how it doesn't really matter now. Like pick whichever one you like the look of, because factions don't really matter. And then start from level 1. And I'll show like the first thing you should do is go on options, click on auto loot, remove personal resource display, set up edit mode, and then I'd go through that first few levels, then I'd skip to level 10 and then show what these are, and then like PvP and stuff like that, and go through it all. But I don't know, I think it'd be a really good idea to have a video like that, because that would be massively evergreen, but it'd take a lot of work. So I'm mulling it over. The good thing about that one though, compared to other ones, is all the footage is stuff I'm showing, so it's easy to do. Whereas I say like my last video, it's sometimes hard to get footage when you're speaking about a certain character, about their past or history, and there isn't any footage for it. Like Garrosh doesn't really have a lot, which is annoying. And who was it? Thrall, where I had to go and get video footage of a cancelled game and use the footage from that, which is, I quite like that, because not everyone will have seen it. So then if people actually watch it, they're like, where's that from? Which will keep them watching. Hopefully. Alright. Where are these other two? You know, Hunter might have been doing them. Good though, now look. Would you see that then? Where was it? You could see it before, you can't see it now. See those? I could see that through the wall a second ago. Like there, look. That one in the distance that's just disappeared. You could see it through there. It used to be so hard to find some of these things before they started shining. Now look, now it's gone. Level 20. Trying to think what the best way to show it would be. I'd maybe have to get it higher then. Because if I get to level 10 and I say, oh look, there's this battleground, I suppose I could still show this menu, but then I could just show this is what it looks like, and then just go onto a different character in that battleground and show the layout of it, come back out onto the other character, show this, zoom into another one.
Anaria Shola, the reckoning is at hand. Farewell, Shorel-Aran.
Require a lot of effort. I'm going to have to cut this one short today. I can already tell I need the toilet. See, this is why I shouldn't have had that pizza. I've already been once. Why isn't she mounted up? Oh, she's level 7. What's she doing over here? At level 7? Should it be still in there? Oh no, I suppose I left a little bit earlier, didn't I? Because I had dung 10 in the dead scar just at the side, I think. It's going to be gym time once I've done this. But because I'm drinking later on, I'm just going to do light weights for upper body and then like lower leg mobility. That can still be normal. Do I go around here? Oh, that's up there. Get up there before she gets there. I'll let her get an attack on it. Attack it then. So she gets the kill as well. Right, done that one. Is there a little ocean there? Best not. Oh, I wonder. Will that do it from... What about if I jump, will it do it? Like a warrior's heroic leap. Ah, it does, nice. I want to test it out in a small distance first. I can see that being a sort of thing that I occasionally miss, to be fair. So I've been using that mount on my main paladin. Not because I like it, more just because it suits a paladin, blood elf, and the gear I've got on.
Remember the sun well.
Transmog down the bottom left, look. That's decent. It's a good thing about coming to these old zones. Yeah, we're back on that, eh? He likes that one, does he? Not too much left of that. Look at him. Loves it, doesn't he? This is one of those zones, it's miles better in the day than at night. I think most are probably like that, in all honesty though. But like this and Elwyn Forest especially. Bundle of fireworks. You?
Anaria Shola.
What do I want with fireworks?
Hold your head high.
Flight path.
Victory lies ahead. We will...
Silver Moon. That's getting transformed soon. So we'll see what that's like come midnight, which isn't that. We got the pre-patch on the 20th? 21st for us. 14th TBC. 21st midnight. Then you've got the release date 5th of February for TBC. So what I want, like 1, 2, 3, sort of 4 weeks if you include midnight comes out on what, the 3rd, 4th. So at least you get a decent time playing midnight. Sorry, TBC before we need to move across to midnight. Because I'll be bouncing between both. Well, I'll level the paladin first and I'll record that.
Glory to the Sindori. We will have justice.
Right, I'll leave that there. We've got to 18. That'll do, because I do not want to shit myself. I will be perfectly honest with you. So I'll leave this here. I'll get my thumbnail, get this uploaded, and I'll be back to this probably Monday, depending on how I feel tomorrow. If I'm not too bad, I could maybe do one. But if I'm hungover, then there's no chance. So I hope everyone enjoys their weekend. Goodbye.